Hey, let's consider this number 12 here to find the volume of the pyramid or cone. And you want to find the volume of an equilateral triangle pyramid with a base edge of 3 and a height of 8. It's equilateral, so the base would look like this. Now, I'm not going to try to draw the pyramid because I tried that. Because I got a C in art, it didn't go very well. But what I have drawn is the base, because that's the important part. Of course, the formula is the volume of a triangular pyramid is 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. Well, we know the base is 8. The height is 8 in this problem. So it says, find the volume of an equilateral triangle pyramid with a base edge of 3 and a height of 8. So the height is 8. Now I calculated 3.9 for the area of the base. I'm going to show you how I did that. That's the hard part. That's easy. That was in the problem. This was in the problem. That's the hard part. So if you draw this equilateral triangle, each edge is 3, 3, 3, and 3. If all the edges are 3, if all the sides are the same, that means all the angles are the same. So this is 60, this up here would be 60. Of course, I drew the line right down the middle, so that's 30, but that angle 60, this whole angle 60, and this whole angle 60. So if I draw this straight down, which is the height, because I'm using this formula for the area of a triangle, the area of a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. Well, the base is 3. You can see that right here. It's 3. So what I need is this height right here. Well, since I drew this right down the middle, this is 1.5, which is half of 3. And I'm using that 30, 60, 90 special right triangle. So if this is the short side, which is opposite the 30-degree angle, and it is, then the hypotenuse is always twice that. So notice it is. So everything's lining up very well so far. So the question is, what's this side? Well, if you know your special 30, 60, 90 right triangle, you know this side is always the short side times the square root of 3. So if you do 1.5 times the square root of 3, you find out that the height is 2.6. So 1.5, the short side, which is this one, times the square root of 3 is this 30, 60, 90 special right triangle. You can look that up. Every good geometry student knows that a 30, 60, 90 triangle has a short side. The hypotenuse is double whatever that is. And the long side is the square root of 3 times that short side. So the square root of 3 times 1.5 ends up being 2.6. So that height is 2.6. We already said the base was 3.5. So that tells me the area of the base is 3.9. That's where that 3.9 came from right there for this formula. The volume is 1/3 times the base, which is a triangular base for the entire pyramid. So 1/3 times the area of that triangular base times the height, which is 8, gives me 10.4. And in this problem, since we're talking about volume, that's 10.4 cubic centimeters. So 10.4 cubic centimeters.